Empire didn't just conquer half the planet, it also perfected the art of looking dangerous and fabulous at the same time. Today, we're breaking down every major type of Roman armor, from chainmail that refuses to die to the shiny segmented unit Hollywood thinks every Roman soldier wore, but shocker, they didn't. Grab your sandals, let's dive in. Before any real armor goes on, Roman soldiers wore the subarmalis, basically a padded vest whose entire job was prevent the actual armor from killing me. It didn't stop swords, it didn't stop arrows, it didn't stop spears, but it did stop your armor from rubbing your skin off, which is honestly an underrated feature. Made from layers of wood, linen, or leather, it absorbed impact and prevented chafing, because nothing ruins a battle faster than having to tell your centurion you're out of service due to nipple injuries. The Lorica hamata equals chainmail. Simple, flexible, durable, and practically immortal. Why soldiers loved it? Absorbs cuts like a champ. Comfortable, by Roman standards. Covers your whole torso. Lasts for decades. Easy to move in. And it doesn't require a full engineering team to maintain. This stuff was so reliable that if you handed one to a legionary in 100 AD, he'd probably say, "Cool, my great-grandson will still be using this." Downside? It took thousands of tiny metal rings linked together by hand. A perfect job for anyone with way too much patience and zero hobbies. Lorica squamata equals scale armor. Imagine a vest covered in hundreds of metal fish scales. It is, without question, the most fabulous Roman armor. The pros? It was good against cuts, it was flexible, lightweight, it looked incredible in the sun, and it was favored by officers who wanted to flex just a little bit. The cons? Not great against heavy thrusts. Its scales can lift and catch weapons. The repairs were pure psychological torture. Squamata basically says, I want protection, but I also want to sparkle while conquering Gaul. Ah yes, the Lorica segmentata. The armor every movie uses because it looks cool. Segmentata is made of overlapping metal plates held together by straps and fittings that break if you breathe on them too aggressively. What made it amazing? It was super protective, surprisingly light, it was great against arrows, and it looks badass. What made it so annoying? It was expensive, complicated to make, it needed constant attention, it broke if misaligned, and repairing it required, let's call it, advanced suffering. It wasn't worn everywhere. It was mostly used by professional legionnaires, basically the elite troops. Think of it as the sports car of Roman armor. Incredible performance, but if something breaks, they're not going anywhere for a while. The galea, or the Roman helmet, was a work of art. It had cheek guards, a sturdy brow ridge, a neck guard, perfect visibility, excellent breathing holes, and real engineering. Meanwhile, other ancient cultures wore helmets that looked like someone duct-taped a salad bowl to their face. Roman helmets were so good that Europe basically said, we'll just copy this for several centuries. Officers sometimes added big, flashy crests, part intimidation, part battlefield GPS, so your troops knew where to find you and where to complain. Greaves, metal shin armor. Perfect for stopping enemies from turning your legs into decorative spaghetti. The manica, segmented arm armor. Late Roman soldiers and gladiators used it. If you see a soldier with one armored arm and one free arm, don't worry, he's not doing fashion. It's practical asymmetry. The scutum. Yes, it's a shield, but it's basically armor because it protects half your body and your friend next to you. Huge, curved, and iconic. The scutum turned Roman formations into moving tanks. Without one, you weren't a soldier, just a guy holding a sword and panic. Movies? Every Roman soldier wears shiny segmentata. History? No. Just no. Most soldiers wore Lorica hamata, the chainmail, and Lorica squamata, the scale armor. Why? Well, it was cheaper, it was easier to repair, extremely comfortable, it was durable, and it was not a nightmare for quartermasters. Segmentata was cool, but hamata was the Toyota Corolla of Roman armor. Not glamorous, not flashy, but it never disappoints. And that's every major type of Roman armor, from chainmail that survived entire family trees to segmentata that worked great, as long as you didn't sneeze near it. Rome didn't dominate the ancient world only by force. Their armor was efficient, practical, and sometimes fabulously shiny. Comment down below which armor type you would choose if you were a Roman soldier. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe and get ready for our next video.